we're having George Kittle come out here shortly, and I will put him in the position of talking about another team, another player on his team's contract situation. What do you think is happening with Aiyuk, if anything, and how it plays out with Brandon Aiyuk?
I would just remind people that things were a lot uglier with Deebo Samuel. You know, you don't remember this, but 2 years ago, things were much uglier with Deebo. If you remember, the argument at the time was he doesn't want to play running back. I would point out that in the 2 years since signing his new deal, he has averaged more carries than he did the year before signing the deal. So, like, for all that stuff, and you remember that noise, right, Rich?
Oh, yes.
Where it was like how ugly that got. I don't want to do this anymore. And now he's carried the ball more since than he did that year. So I think this is a solvable issue because I know what the Niners' intention is, and the Niners' intention is to sign Brandon Aiyuk long term. And they've been down this road before. They obviously went down it with Nick Bosa last year, Deebo 2 years ago. They've found a way to get these things done. And the fact that as our buddy Mike Silver reported a couple of weeks ago, they've made offers that are over $25 million per year, tells me they're willing to go the extra mile. Now, does that mean that it's not complicated? That Justin Jefferson got 35 and CeeDee Lamb's still out there, and man, does Brandon want to wait for CeeDee Lamb's situation to clear up? So maybe the market moves more. And of course, all of that, you can't say that doesn't complicate it. Of course it complicates it. But I do think the Niners believe their number one receiver right now is not Deebo Samuel. It's Brandon Aiyuk. And so, I think the guy that if they had their druthers, they would keep between those two would be Brandon Aiyuk. I think you can see that intentionality and the money they put in front of him. And I think ultimately, they will wind up getting something done with Aiyuk.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.